So the Nintendo Switch 2 is real, and it seems like all of the leaks, or at least most of them, have been proven correct. Here is my reaction to the new trailer and all the info that we just got today out of Nintendo. First of all, my initial reaction is that I'm just kind of feel nothing. Like, I just feel like this was just such a lame and such a boring trailer, such a nothing response, really. The leaks have just been coming left and right for such a long time. This just confirming everything to be true just kind of feels like a dud. Like, it just feels lackluster. It just feels so boring. Like, nothing caught me by surprise. Absolutely nothing was like a wow moment. It's literally just a bigger Switch. I at least thought the name would be different, but it's literally just the Nintendo Switch 2. Like, that is so boring and so uncreative and so un-Nintendo like. This is the least Nintendo like thing they have ever done, ever. If you go through Nintendo's history, they always are going to the forefront of like reimagining what a console can be. They are always like reevaluating and reimagining their consoles. They are always like creating new things, going in different directions. Like, the Wii was like revolutionary, the Wii U was totally different from that, and the Switch was totally different from that. And it's just like they always just try to reinvent themselves with every console. This is literally just a bigger Switch. It is literally just the exact same thing, the exact same model, the exact same Joy-Cons, same screen, same model, same dock, same everything. It's literally the exact same thing, just with a little bit better processing power, just a better screen, just bigger. It's literally just a bigger Switch. That is so uncreative. That is not like Nintendo at all. And this whole process of them like barely saying anything, keeping us in the dark, not showing any content. Like, we got like the release date for Pokemon Legends ZA like a year ago. We haven't seen anything. We barely seen any games. Like, we don't know the console or the launch lineup besides Mario Kart, which again, that's been leaked forever. That's been known forever. Nothing was just this was just nothing. This was so lame, so boring, so unexciting, so just lame. This was an absolute nothing burger of a trailer and an announcement. With all that said, I don't necessarily think that this is bad necessarily. I love the Switch. If you guys know me and you guys have been watching my content, the Nintendo Switch is my favorite console of all time. It's my most played console of all time. It has my favorite library of games of all time. It has my favorite video game and Smash ever on it. So I don't necessarily hate the fact that it's a Switch 2 and basically the same thing, but it is just kind of boring. Like, it makes me question if this is required. With everything being backwards compatible and games releasing on both consoles, like they announced Legends ZA is going to be on both the old Switch and the Switch 2, it just kind of begs the question if this is really necessary, at least at launch. I don't know. I just don't know if this is really needed because it's just so similar. It's the same thing. And with everything just so similar, I just don't really know how required this is going to be until a certain point. With all that said, again, I am excited to get new Nintendo games. Like, I feel like Nintendo has been kind of lacking the last couple of years. A lot of remakes, a lot of, kind of subpar games, like Mario and Luigi Brothership and Echoes of Wisdom. Like, I really haven't been a big fan of Nintendo games the last couple of years for the most part. So I am excited to get a new 3D Mario. Metroid Prime 4 looks pretty good from what I see. I'm excited for another Pokemon game. Like, we need some new Nintendo games that are actually fucking bangers. I'm excited for the games. I just don't necessarily know if the console is... This is just kind of a lame console concept idea. And normally Nintendo drops some fucking bangers. Like, at least conceptually and creatively. Like, normally it's Sony and Xbox that when they come out with a console, it's just the same console but bigger. Or bigger and better. Like, the PS3 was just the PS2 but just bigger, faster, stronger. The PS4 is just a bigger, faster, stronger than the PS3. PS5 is just a bigger, faster, stronger version of the PS4, so on and so on. They just get bulkier and bigger and faster, and it's the same thing. There's no real creativity. It's just a bigger, better machine. Normally, Nintendo goes in a very different direction with motion controls and this and that and, all that kind of stuff. This is literally just the same thing. And I just feel a little bit disappointed. And also the leaks just ruined all hype of that altogether. This is just, I don't know, very, very mixed feelings. I'm excited for the games. Console looks a little lame.